is Rebecca. I'm about to go into my second year at Durham University. It's already my second year, guys. I graduate in 2 years. That's crazy. And basically this is me a year ago in the same position as you. Obviously, you've just found out you're going to university not too long ago. Congratulations, because honestly, the easiest part is kind of done now. I mean, okay, the hard part was obviously doing like the personal statement and passing your A-levels, getting the right grades. But honestly, guys, when you get to uni, it just literally feels like the easiest part. Because now the hard part comes, and as much as uni is fun, it's amazing, it's like so exciting, it can be a really daunting experience if, let's say, nobody in your family has ever gone, or you don't know what quite to expect. And obviously it's amazing now that on the internet you can literally find so much information, and I always find it so much more useful to look at these kind of videos. One thing I wish I knew last year was Freshers Week is so overrated. Like, it's a lot of fun. You get free stuff, you meet all these people, like it's exciting, it's new. But to be honest, I found it really exhausting. Constantly having to go, hi, my name is Rebecca, I study modern languages and I'm at this college and la 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 la. Just like, okay, where are my group of friends? Because, you know, obviously naturally you're gonna go towards people with common interests and that kind of thing. But yeah, totally, Freshers Week is so overrated. It can be a lot of fun, but don't build up this massive, you know, cloud in your head that it's gonna be so amazing. Don't bring so much crap with you. Oh my gosh, like, you will not believe the amount of stuff that you accumulate during the year, okay? So you go into your Primark home, you're picking up all these great stuff, you know, your fairy lights, you know, the basics. You will see over the year, you will pick up more things. You're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then after, when it comes to like moving out, and then maybe go to your uni house, or like moving back your stuff to your parents' home or whatever, it's a headache, guys. It's an actual headache. So don't bring so much crap. Like, just bring like the essential clothes you need, like a couple of outfits that you're gonna really, you know, like. Definitely bring like loads of like little bits you're gonna need in terms of like toiletries, or, you know, little things that are gonna help you in the kitchen if you have to cook for yourself. Another thing I regret last year was missing a lot of lectures. So don't do that, because it's literally like, okay, let's say each lecture with contact hours costing you £80 on average. Try to do that, like literally take out £80 from your bank account, throw it on the floor and walk away. You're not like that. So definitely don't miss your lectures. It's so silly to literally miss a 9 AM because you're tired. Obviously if you're like sick or something, then that's a legitimate reason, but don't miss it because you literally like can't be bothered. Because that will literally creep up on you and it will become a habit. And then you're gonna find you have all these missing lecture notes. It's not the same like asking somebody for lecture notes, because then they will have not picked up things that maybe you will have. And then when it comes to revising, it's gonna be hard because you're like, oh gosh, I never went to this lecture. I didn't go to the whole year's worth of that. And you will find you're desperately trying to catch up. Don't spend all of your student finance the first month. I mean, I never did this, but I heard of so many people, like especially on our like uni anonymous page, like going, oh my gosh guys, I have no student finance left, or whatever. And if you're not receiving that much student finance, then any money that you get from your family, don't also like overspend on that. Just like have a savings account and just move anything that must be paid to one side if it's not due yet. And just work out like how much roughly you can spend each week, including like on clothes or any necessities you might need. And if you're cooking for yourself, definitely set a weekly budget on how much you're going to spend, because it will get very expensive if you're having takeouts every night, if you're going out. So it's so much cheaper just to cook for yourself. It doesn't have to be nothing complicated as well. But definitely, instead of using card, I would recommend you draw out money, because the thing is, when like you use your card, like now there's like contactless, and you can like literally without realizing spend about £20, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even see £20 worth because it's just gone I don't know where. So definitely do some budget. Definitely don't piss off your flatmates if you're in a self-catered accommodation. Guys, there is nothing worse than coming to the kitchen to cook and then somebody's dirty dishes is in the sink and they've left it lovely and dirty for you to clear up. And you know, you're just gonna get loads of people talking behind your back and just getting really, really annoyed at you. So definitely just try and be as clean and considerate when you're in the kitchen, and definitely don't forget to wash your sheets, okay? I knew people who still had the same linen from Freshers Week, okay? Don't do that, that is unhygienic, okay? Don't be pressured to feel like you have to love uni like the first week, because honestly, I hated uni for like the first month, I think. It wasn't the course or anything, it was being away from home, so far away, and it's not like school where you have like teachers around, you're very on your own, and I actually didn't like that. I thought I would, but I was like, I really don't like this, I want to go home, I'm just gonna move back and go to uni closer. But I stayed because, you know, you have to give things time. And some people are gonna immediately be like, I love it here, it's amazing, like I never want to leave, and there'll be other people like, just get me home now please. So definitely give it lots of time and don't feel pressured to immediately like, oh, I love it. Don't try and be somebody that you're not. Like, some people obviously they think like, oh, uni is a fresh slate, like I'm not gonna know anybody potentially, and you just like try and become this person that you're not. Maybe don't do that. Like, honestly, it's better just to be who you are, and then people will like you for who you are. So there's no point trying to become this whole different person to make friends, because you're gonna make friends either way. It's so big, like there's so many people on campus that it's like almost impossible you don't make friends. So definitely just be who you are. I have to stress this one quite a lot, but don't do anything you're not comfortable with. So if you're invited to go out for drinks or to go clubbing and you just won't want to, or you just don't feel comfortable doing that, don't do it. Nobody's going to force you, and if they are forcing you, then they're probably not the kind of people you need to be around. Uni has tons and tons of people on campus. You can find literally so many people with your kind of interest, so go from there and just be who you are. Like I said before, don't be somebody you're not. So those are all my tips for your don'ts in first year. I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel, I've just started, so I'd love any support you could give. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and if you want a do in first year video, and there's definitely lots of exciting content coming up, so stay tuned and enjoy, guys.